So, the main question that has just been on everyone's mind since you all have matched on the show, has there been a date? Have you all gone out? What's going on?
No. I mean, he lives in Vegas,
Okay.
and that was that. But yeah, we just haven't been out.
Oh. Okay, so when we filmed the show, Eric, did you
She
stay a
did
little bit
say,
longer in Arizona to at least be able to take
yeah.
her out, or what happened?
Well, she did say that Vegas wasn't a problem for her,
Hmm.
obviously, at the show, because I
Mm-hmm.
asked. And I did try to meet her up the next day before I was traveling, but she seemed, I think it was probably too short notice, and so she wasn't available.
Mm.
And yeah, so we weren't able to meet right then,
Okay.
but the conversations continued.
Yeah.
Okay. So where are you guys at
Yeah.
today, Keianna? Are you guys still communicating or what's going on?
No, we haven't talked since like the beginning of April. Yeah, it's no like bad blood or anything. We just don't talk. But
Okay.
we FaceTimed. I think that was the beginning of April. He said his friends were watching the show and they thought we would be a good match. We're like
Mm-hmm.
really great friends because we have the same like personality.
Mm.
And I was like, yeah, you
The same person out. I didn't get that at all from that episode, but okay.
good friends.
Okay.
Good friends.
I see.
Okay.
Okay. And so is there like any initiative or anything?
Yo, when y'all come on the show, just expect for the person. Just automatically come with thinking the person's gonna live far away. Just come to this show should be, pop the balloon or find love. They probably don't live near you under the under title. Cause like look, you come on the show, it was so popular to the point people flying in everywhere, whatever. The person that you pick to date to take out is most likely not gonna live where you're at. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna one of the first things that people walk up, they say, "Hey, the critical thing should be kids, like if you're okay with people with kids or not, and traveling long distance. Hey, y'all come out like y'all cool with long distance. I live in this state. I'll tell y'all that much. Do y'all care about long distance? That should be the first thing. Like always come assuming that like you might have to date long distance. Be open to that all the time. Some people aren't. You get lucky. Somebody's not too far from you, but still.
For you guys to meet up, or you plan to go to Vegas? Eric, do you plan to come here? Like,
Well, I mean, ask her if I tried to invite her to Vegas or if she, ask her. Because I did, didn't I?
Yep.
Kiana, what happened?
I think I was sick or something. I was busy. I
Okay.
know that much. Or sick. One of the other. But yeah,
So do you plan on going to Vegas?
no.
Okay, why not? What's going on?
Just not really interested anymore. I mean,
I'm gonna just ignore the sick and I was busy. I'm just gonna put you weren't interested anymore at all. We're just gonna cover that with cover the whole thing with that.
our conversations were kind of dry too. Like he's cool. Don't get me wrong, but it was just a lot. And for me, he never made me laugh once, and I was like, that's a big thing for me.
Okay.
So
A funny
Okay.
guy. Okay.
Now, from the show, I know everything happens pretty quickly and all that stuff.
I need to interject.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Eric.
All right. So we met each other first night. The very first vibe I got from her was, at the end of the show, you would assume that someone you've matched with would want to come and have a conversation and like chat to get to know you. But she was moving over there, taking pictures with her friend. And I was just sort of by myself for a little while. And so I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll just, it was nice to meet you. I'll get your Instagram. And, we'll chat some other time. And that was it. But I was trying to add her on Instagram on the personal one, not on my business one, because I wanted her to see my photos and things like that. But I think she added me and then like unfriended me.
Oh.
By the time I'd like gotten into the other page or something, I'd noticed that she wasn't following me anymore or something. But I didn't make a big deal of it because
Forget the Instagram. Forget that.
I'm an adult. I don't care if someone's following or not following.
This
but
was
I just
all on
wanted-
the same day,
This
like
was-
right
that
then
was
and
from
there.
that was from the first day. Yeah. So that already gave me a kind of a weird feeling. And so I'd sent her a text message the next day, like, are you actually interested in me? Or like, wait, what's the deal? Like, did you just come, And she said, yes, I am. I am, was her response. And so I was like, okay, cool. I will try to continue getting to know her and things like that. And then I FaceTimed her the next morning, and the evening when I had arrived in Vegas that day. And I was in a good mood, everything. I was really happy. I was like looking forward to chatting to her. And then she answered the phone, but she was at a concert. And so obviously couldn't talk at the concert. And so I was waiting for a FaceTime call or something at some point and never got anything back. And I swear to you, I asked this girl question. And not once did she go like, well, how about you? You know? So I just felt like it was really hard to gauge where things were going. And for me, I don't really think text messaging is a good, and she would agree as well, because she said that I asked her what her method of communication or what she would prefer as a style of communication. She said she likes, she doesn't like text as much, but she likes to talk and she likes to FaceTime. So that's
I'm actually cool with that.
I was like, okay, good, because I like to FaceTime as well.
Yeah, I would agree with that too. Talking in FaceTime is better than texting, because context gets messed up all the time.
That's how you get to know people, you know, like when you're far away. And so I just was never able to get to that FaceTime, and that's where I feel like I would shine. Like, it's a text message. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, you can only say so much, and you don't really, if you don't know the person, you haven't spent time, like FaceTime or a phone call is the way that you would kind of build a rapport with that person. So we just didn't have that. And the whole time, you know, every day it was like, hey, how are you? Then, hey, how are you? And then I would talk about my day. I was interested. I was asking questions. I asked about family, asked about work, asked about her modeling. I even suggested that I could set her up with an agency here that's able to place models and things like that, you know. So
damn, missed opportunity.
I mean, I was showing interest, and
damn,
it wasn't
girl, what you doing?
Being reciprocated,
Okay,
to some degree. And so I just went straight forward and I asked, you know, like, well, let's talk about making plans. Like, do you want me to come to you or will you come to me? And then she just said she was busy. And so it's like, I mean, you know, like, what are you supposed to do after you've tried and tried?
Right.
So we ended up just being more cordial and friendly. And then the conversation had died until I sent her the text message with my friends. And then we kind of talked about that to some degree. And then I tried to FaceTime her again some other time.
FaceTime. You didn't try.
And then she was driving, and I mean, she just, you know, like, I thought the sarcasm thing was cute because you know, that's how I am typically, but it's not. It's something that I can turn on and off. When you're in a one-on-one situation, it's just easier to get to know people that way. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I tried. And you don't know someone until you can chat to them. And so it's either we were going to meet, and I really think people need to fulfill that part of the deal. It's like, if you match, you should try to meet at least once. And so I was willing to fly there, you know, and I was asking to see if she was willing to come, because then I think that would have made things easier to understand. But I came to the conclusion, and I asked her, and I think that she would agree as well. I think that the truth of the matter is that she wasn't interested in anyone to begin with, and she said she just picked me because I seemed nice. And I mean, while that's great, it's not really what I want to hear.
Damn, you cold.
Like, I don't want to, I came there for a reason, and I participated, and I think maybe it, I don't know, it feels like, then why pick anyone at all? You know, just stick to, if you don't like anyone, that's fine. There's no harm, there's no foul.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
So
Maybe she's one of those things where she just used it for straight up promo. Baby, just, you know, it seems like she just ghosted them and missed opportunity for your little modeling thing, and you had a guy right here that was willing to take care of you. Maybe she thought about his age, the age gap. Maybe that was a whole thing for her. But damn.
Jump in here, Keianna.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So let's start off with, you know, it sounds like he sent you a few messages, didn't really hear anything back, as far as he didn't see the interest in him. Like, sounds like right from the jump. Were you ever really interested in him?
At first, yes.
Okay.
I think I got in my head a lot too, because like I said, he's not my normal type. And I start to overthink. And then I
Okay.
watched the show too. And then like what he was saying about the other girls, I'm like, I always wear black. Like that's my favorite color, so that probably wouldn't have worked anyway.
Okay.
And then the age thing that really threw me. Like I know I said it wouldn't.
Real quick, that's another thing. Whenever you get picked, whether you're a woman or a man on this show that gets, picked by somebody, your match might look at you differently because of what she just said. They're gonna watch the episode, because this happened with the one girl that was going in on the dude from Chicago, and she was like, "Everybody, my little brother, you're talking my little brother." I don't know. He went back and saw what she was saying to the other men, and she was like, "Yo, I don't even want to date you no more because you're just disrespectful. Like that's how you really are. Like what's going on with that?" And she's saying the same thing here. I kind of became uninterested once I saw how he was talking to the other women, and I don't think she just liked him generally. Like she seemed like on some other stuff, but at the same time, what y'all say, y'all match with somebody. And what y'all like, they might be cool with you the first couple. They might even sleep with you, and then all of a sudden they see how you really are towards people in general. Watch your episode back, and it's like, nah, fam, like no.
Or I will try to like not let it bother me.
Okay.
But I'm like 38. It's crazy. Like
Oh, so
I'm
there you go.
25.
25.
Like,
Okay.
I'm not ready to settle down just yet. I'm like, he's almost 40. He's probably he's ready for a family and marriage. I'm not ready for that just
Okay.
yet. So
those few things, which you knew from the show, is what later on kind of made you lose the interest.
yeah.
Okay.
And then overthinking.
Okay. So, did you ever express that to him, or you kind of just left
I
him?
didn't. That was my bad. I will apologize for that. I apologize for, I guess, I'm not going to say stringing you along, but like not communicating. So that's my bad. So sorry.
Okay.
Well, we don't. There's no hard feelings. Like I said, we've kept it cordial, and we've still gotten through some conversations and things like that. And it's just even as friends, it didn't seem like there was interest there, because I don't like to approach things being pushy about anything. I didn't say, "Oh, I want some kids." I didn't say all I talked about was like modeling, which was your interest, and I just feel like, if any, I've had photographs in Sports Illustrated. I've photographed people who've gone on to become cover models. You know what I mean? So it's like, I felt like at least there should have been something. Like there was there's a huge benefit. There's a huge interest if that is your desire. And I think that, and for me, it's not so much like, okay, let's just try to figure out our lives and what we're going to be. Like, I'm not really in a rush. Like, obviously, like I said, I've spent time trying to do other things that I care about. I'm not really in a huge rush to like be married or nothing. But yeah, I mean, she didn't say that to me, but yeah, like obviously now she's said it, which makes sense. It's something that I picked up on, way earlier in the conversation. So.
And then Eric, you mentioned you felt like she wasn't interested in anyone at all. Is that true?
So I did say, like towards the end, I wasn't going to pick anybody, but he seemed very genuine, and I wanted to get to know him.
Okay.
So, yeah, I did say that, and I shouldn't have.
You said that on the show?
No, we were texting. I texted
She said
him.
it to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like when you came out and you saw the lineup, you were like, "This ain't for me." Is that what you mean, or when you said you weren't gonna pick anyone?
No, that's not what I meant. What did I mean? Like, for me, like between them, like them two, Obi and him, I would have picked Obi.
Oh, okay.
But it was the 3 kids. But then he like started selling himself, and I loved that. And I was like, okay, I'm interested. Like, you really seem genuine.
I see. Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. So when you said you weren't gonna pick anyone, it was between those two. You were like,
Well, here's the thing: the 30+ version of her would love this guy a lot. Like you at 30+, homegirl, this would have been your guy. You're gonna probably think about like, damn. Now I'm kind of thinking a little bit differently in my life. Damn, I wish, if I was 30+ and he was 38 and he was offering all this stuff and, put on sold himself, gave me a good show, he would be the guy for me. But you're 25 and you're getting in your head a little bit, just like you said. You're kind of some stuff she was just saying. She kind of sounded young too. Like, what do I mean? I mean that. I'm like, yo, you gotta get yourself together now.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay.
then that's why I was
see.
like, that sounds bad, but if I had to choose, it was going to be him.
Okay. I see here. All right. And so, are you still secure in that selection you made, or would you have preferred to have not pick after what?
Honestly, probably not pick, so I wouldn't have wasted his time and have him feel away. If he does, I'm not saying you do, but yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, it is sad that nothing was able to progress from here and all that stuff. But you guys do seem cordial. No, bad feelings or anything like that. So that's pretty good. Anything we should be on the lookout from, coming up from either one of you?
I have a fashion show, the Valley Vogue fashion show. I think is coming up in June, maybe.
All right.
And then just photo shoots, still get my portfolio together. So
Nice. All right. Well, congrats for being in that Valley Vogue. And Eric, what about for yourself?
I don't know. I didn't come on the show to sell myself or sell myself in this way or like talk about my business and nothing. I'm looking for a partner. So that's my primary mission is just to like keep myself open to the possibility of finding someone. Okay. I don't know if you guys you're doing another show or something. You got some people more in my age range who are
okay. So you want to come back and try to find that love?
I mean,
he's ready right now. He's like, man, forget all that. I ain't about to say nothing I'm doing. Figure it out on your own.
Listen, I don't go out. I don't like to go to clubs or nothing. My way of meeting people is my options are slim. If I'm not on like a dating thing swiping, there's no other way that I'm going to run into someone. So
okay,
this is a good. It's a good.
I don't want to say that's a bad thing either. Like going out meeting girls at bars, at club, at that. Nah, come on now. I'm not saying it can't happen, but hey, if he's in the club, he's going for if a woman owns the club. It's a weird thing. Well, I don't know any women that own clubs, but usually it's mostly dudes that I see. But he's going for the owner. He's going for top dog. He's not going for no girl that's some bottle girl or something like that. I don't know. Some bottle girls be his age, but at the same time, hey.
Situation.
It's a great way to meet people. Definitely.
Yeah, So there's nothing wrong with it. Some people were making fun of that, like, oh, he's too old to be.
No, definitely not.
I'm like, what? No, there's no such thing.
You're never too old to find love. So I don't know what people mean by that.
We're all trying to find someone. We're all trying to. No one wants to go through life by themselves, so it's like however you do it is.
And you can have the perfect setup and still get denied, just like now.
Okay, all right, Eric. Well, I'm glad to hear that you are interested in coming back. We'll see what we can do over here. Maybe you might be on another episode. Who knows? We'll see. All right, guys. Well, I hope.
Oh, you have it there, folks. But she did apologize, so I ain't got to give it to her on that one.